Well, the fun burglars are back out again, which means it must be getting closer to Halloween. And Canada is absolutely not immune from the joy sucker vampire infestation this time of year. Halloween is the scariest time of the year. But not only for the decorations and celebration of gore and ghosts and all things scary, but because it's also the kickoff for the annual Busybody Winter War on Fun season that wraps up after they lecture you about how triggering the fireworks can be for their anxiety on New Year's Eve. This year will be absolutely no different. Brace yourself, parents, for the growing list of costumes that you can't let your kids wear. If your little Caucasian-looking daughter wants to be a Disney princess like Moana or Mulan or Pocahontas, well, forget it, sister. That's cultural appropriation, and now you're a big fat bigot. And how many parents get that letter home from school that says their kid can't have those little plastic knives or throwing stars on their Ninja Turtle costume or toy guns on their cowboy costume, which, by the way, is cultural appropriation of my culture, but you don't see me lighting my hair on fire about it. I get that same scolding letter every single year. But even if you've somehow managed to survive the gauntlet of politically correct costume scolds that parents and merrymakers have to run every single year, there's no guarantee of fun and high blood glucose levels at the end of it all, because then you have to worry about your costume or your decorations being too scary and too triggering for some people. From a couple years ago, from, of course, the CBC. Apparently, Halloween can trigger PTSD and trauma through a deluge of scary movies, well-done costumes, Halloween activities like haunted houses, and spooky decorations and special effects. From the article, some Halloween decorations can cross from scary to grotesque, with people decorating their yards with body parts, shallow graves, and blood. But for people with post-traumatic stress disorder or new Canadians who are refugees, these decorations can cross a line. Thanks, CBC. Now, I'm not empathetic, don't get me wrong. Halloween is scary. That's like, the whole point. But if Halloween scares you too much, then stay home and don't watch all those scary movies like Saw and Hostel that progressive Hollywood just keeps cranking out every year. Do it for your own good. Maybe Christmas or Hanukkah is more your thing, and that's okay. We all don't have to like the same things. And Halloween, well, it'll be over soon enough. Live and let live, or live and let be undead, whatever you want. Now, major municipalities are also sucking the enjoyment out of this special spooky day for little goblins and ghouls faster than Dracula drains a peasant girl. Look at this. The city of Chesapeake's ordinance code noted anyone engaging in any trick-or-treat activities over the age of 12 or after 8 p.m. will be found guilty of a misdemeanor. The city has a designated trick-or-treating time between the hours of 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. The ordinance reads, the person shall be punished by a fine of not less than $10 and no more than $100, or by confinement in jail for no more than 30 days, or both. But Chesapeake is just following the Virginia city of Newport's lead after they passed an ordinance that reads, if any person beyond the 7th grade of school or over 12 years of age shall engage in the activity commonly known as trick-or-treat or any other activity of similar character or nature under any name whatsoever, such person shall be guilty of a Class 4 misdemeanor. It's unbelievable. Look, no one is more annoyed at 20-something trick-or-treaters than I am. Like, if you can drive the minivan full of trick-or-treaters to my house, I better not see you at my door exclaiming, trick-or-treat. Smell my feet. I'm not having it. But let me set my own age cutoff for the candy I bought to give away to whomever I wish. We don't need special ordinances about the free and liberal exchange of candy between two consenting parties. This stuff is how you know the size of city council has grown too large, if you have time to worry about who's asking for candy and for how long. But if we think Canadian cities are immune from behaving like the town from Footloose, You better think again, folks. The city of Red Deer, Alberta is encouraging residents to trade candy giveaways for healthy activities this Halloween. Booklets costing $20 that contain 10 tickets, each valid for a single child or youth to enter a city recreation activity, is what they want you to give away. In an interview with the Red Deer Advocate, Barb McKee, the recreation superintendent, said, "We want to encourage healthy, active living for Red Deerians, and with this promotion, specifically the kids in our community. These Boo booklets are a great option for anyone looking for a healthier alternative to candy for trick-or-treaters. Look." I'm all for keeping kids active and busy with sports and activities. I'm telling you, the odometer on my truck is proof of that. But there's an ongoing lifestyle thing at play here. Can we just back off a little on this one day of fun and candy? Way to go, City of Red Deer bureaucrats. You're now that one boring guy in every person's neighborhood who's never met an actual child and who gives out pencils for Halloween. Well done. My house can be seen from the space station on Halloween. Scary music, scary lights, scary decorations, scary me. It's the full monster mash around here. The fun burglars can pry Halloween from my cold, dead hands. Actually, you know what? That sounds scary. I hope they do try. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. What you just saw there is the daily video that I do here at The Rebel, but did you know that I also have my own weekly full-length show? It is aptly called The Gun Show, and we talk about issues facing Canadian families that the mainstream media just won't touch with a 10-foot pole. But to get access to my show and the rest of our incredible premium content, treat yourself to a Rebel subscription today.